Hello and welcome to Lesson 10. Can you believe it? We're already to Lesson 10. This is an exciting week, not only because there's a holiday, that's exciting, but because you have almost the entire week to just completely devote yourself to writing and finalizing your individual proposal on whatever topic you signed up for the research topic. The lesson will go on and explain to you the lesson outcomes here, but really it is to work through your principles of drafting, editing, and revising as you polish your individual proposal. That needs to be done by Saturday, the polished final APA format version. Monday, you need to post your proposal of your draft proposal into your research group writing workshop page. This research group has been where you've posted your sources, where you posted your outline, and now you get to post this week your draft. You're going to respond to each member's proposal using these questions and giving them some useful feedback to help them finalize their draft. This is due Monday to post yours, and then your comments and feedback are due by Wednesday. Please use this as a chance to teach each other and benefit as part of the BYU Idaho learning model of teaching each other and learning from each other and using your peers as a source of information to help you. The benefit here is that your same group also researched the same topic. So they should also have some knowledge and background in the area that you are writing your proposal this week. Now it mentions to do it in RTF format or a PDF format. If that doesn't work for you, you can always talk to your group and make sure they have Microsoft Word. That is something to think about. So make sure you do this. This takes the place of any class discussions. We're done with those for this whole course. So that's really your main responsibility. Once you've finished this, then you go to the Ponder Proof folder and post it into your here so I can grade it and complete the self-evaluation. Now, if you have not posted this by the end of the week, then come Lesson 11 and Lesson 12, you will be forced to work individually instead of as a group. So make sure you have your individual proposal finished so we can move on to the group presentation part of the unit. If you have questions about that, please let me know. Now, one important thing about this paper is that you know what I'm grading it upon. So if you go back to Lesson 8, you can find the different project guidelines here in the Prepare folder. If it'll open up for me here. And you can read the project guidelines along with the rubric. So find the rubric here and you will be able to know exactly what I am grading you on this individual proposal. So I will be looking for your quality of your research, which I've kind of looked over, and most of you seemed pretty good with that last week. You need to have a solution that you want to put out there. It doesn't have to be the only solution. Many of these problems have many solutions, but a clear solution that you are trying to persuade. You need to use logos, pathos, and ethos to try and persuade your reader. Look at all those ways that people use logic, emotion, and all those other areas to really persuade someone to agree with them. Avoid fallacies. I'm going to be looking for that closely. And integrate your sources. Don't just put in a quote and move on, but analyze your quote a little bit, give your own thoughts and opinions, and then make sure you're using APA style, documentation style. Because that is such a good part of the grade, I want to talk to you about APA format in just a moment. But the assignment guideline, a lot of you wonder lengthwise how long paper should be. We're looking at 1,000 to 1,500 words. That's roughly 4 to 6 pages double spaced, depending on what your length is. That's a solid sized essay. It needs to be between 4 and 6 pages. Make sure it is double spaced. That is part of APA format. So let's look at the APA format. I've given you a sample paper. This is attached, but thought I would walk you through some things and show you exactly what it is that you need to know. Make sure you put a title at the top of your paper and use a running head. That's not too difficult to format. Make sure that when you cite a quote in your paper that it looks like this. If you use a direct quote, make sure you put quotation marks around it and give me who said it, when they said it, and the page number. That's all part of the citation in text, so make sure you're doing that. If you paraphrase the quote, you just put the citation at the end using the author and the date. That's always helpful. And make sure that using APA format, you're indenting each paragraph and that you are citing everything appropriately. That's the important part. And then your reference list at the very end looks a lot like this, where each, as I mentioned in a previous email and in previous comments, each different entry is flush to the left, and the second, third, fourth lines of those entries are all indented. Okay, so that's an important part of formatting your essay. Now, this sample essay itself is about writing your paper using APA style. I know it's a nitpicky thing, and sometimes it's a challenge, but there are several websites available to you to help you put everything in APA format. It's a lot easier than it used to be, trust me. If you follow those guidelines on the websites that I provided for you, you should have no problem finding out how to do this. But that is an important part of the grade for this proposal. There's nothing in your prepare folder. You'll notice the prepare folder just says, it's not this week, that you'll notice that the prepare folder in lesson 10, has no presentations, has no readings. There's nothing there, only working on your individual proposals. So make sure you're doing that, the final draft by Saturday, the rough draft completed and feedback by Wednesday, and enjoy Thursday if you're doing something fun for Independence Day. Enjoy that, and I hope everyone continues to do all this hard work. You guys have been doing awesome. I'm excited to see what your proposals will look like. Thank you.